Hi everyone, good morning. So this morning I saw a very interesting post about a lady who basically, before getting on the flight, her skin was absolutely fine, and getting onto the flight, her skin just completely dried up, a very extreme eczema flare-up, particularly around the eyes, during the length of the flight. And then when she landed, it was even worse. So I found that really quite interesting, because there's not a lot of education as to how to manage flights. Now I know I realise I'm kind of post the summer period, and I'm hoping you guys are booking your Christmas holidays, maybe even next year's summer vacation. So hopefully this can be in advance for advance notice for these flights and these holidays. But my routine, so there's a few points that I take a lot of care of with regards to me and my family. So the first thing is you want to make sure that you are well and truly hydrated. So lots of water. You can do that in whichever way you want. My children have their own water bottles. I have my own. Obviously through security you don't have it. We fill it at the airport and then we fill it before we get onto the flight. So it's really important that you are very well hydrated. With regards to your skin, you definitely want to slather on moisturiser, because believe me, you will notice your skin feeling very dry and tight during the flight, especially long haul flights. So if you are travelling, you definitely want quite a heavy duty. Be careful if you're acne prone, but you definitely want a moisturiser that you can keep applying, or a heavy duty moisturiser that is just soaked up into your skin. Your skin feels quite nice and hydrated throughout the flight. Dry up skin, tight skin can result in the inflammation and the flare-ups of eczema. It can cause more spots. It can actually increase your oily skin because your body feels a need to replenish that oil if your skin is feeling dry. So there's a lot of different concerns: itchiness, irritation, sensitivity. Rosacea can definitely play up in these scenarios. You definitely want to consider a good moisturiser, a very hydrating one. In that situation, what I usually suggest is a hyaluronic acid serum and then a moisturiser on top, so that you have a very, not such a greasy result, but more so that it's actually locking in all of the moisture. So the hyaluronic acid serum can help you there. So that's with regards to skincare regime. Now, there are a couple of other things. Now, when we are actually, now it sounds pretty silly to state this, it's quite logical, but obviously in a flight you are closer to the sun, so the amount of UV exposure that you have is significantly improved. So you need to consider a lot of very high factored sunscreen. So choose the one that you really like, and make sure you apply it before you get onto the flight. You should have applied it before you got into the airport, actually. And then consider a top-up. So what you can actually have is there's a lot of different formulations. So for example, I mean, aerosols are not allowed, so that's definitely not a good idea. But brush on powder compacts, that sort of thing. Even if you've got an untinted sunscreen, just apply another layer of exactly that sunscreen again. So just make sure that you are keeping on top of your sunscreen. For a long haul flight, you should actually be applying it at least every 2 to 3 hours at least. So it's very important that you are doing that to protect your skin. There can be significant damage after that flight, so it's really important you consider that. And another method that I like to use is to drink my collagen supplement, or my nutraceutical drink, Skin Aid, on the flight. And the reason for that is that your body is actually quite nice and hydrated along with that, and all of the supplements and vitamins are doing their action as well. Because you've actually done quite a good skincare routine, your body's able to work in tangent. It's not fighting the UV exposure, it's actually working away with rejuvenation as it should be. So what we're looking at here is making sure that you are well and truly hydrated with water, your supplement, your collagen supplement, making sure that you've got lots of moisturiser and you've got your sunscreen. It's really important that you are considering all of these factors, and your children as well. It's really important that you're actually applying all of these techniques to the family. So I hope that was helpful. I know it's a little bit late post the summer period, but get ready for your next holiday and make sure you've got that checklist going. Okay guys, have a great day. Bye.